Hey guys, John Planet Tech, and this is don't know if this is like a tutorial series or just me doing a development video. I'm gonna call it development video because this is Copper Cube, the latest version of Copper Cube 6, and this is my top-down alien shooter, and I'm just putting everything together, putting the levels together, and then I'm gonna be posting it. But I'm also gonna be building the entire thing to Copper Cube using the bolt setup. So that's what I've been learning. Um, and if you see any hitter jitters or whatever, my main laptop is actually importing, I think it's Mixer or something like that. It is a Substance Painter. Um, so yeah, I'm just going to be replacing our main character because I want something more realistic. And while the sci-fi dude did his job, uh, I'm going to go with the mean Marines against these alien buggers. So what are we going to be doing in this episode of the alien infestation? So we're going to insert a MS3D. So I did do the Mixamo. So I took these guys and I exported them as, so they imported as FBX, but it's a weird format FBX. There's like several different formats of them, and then import it into Copper Cube. Export it as OBJ with all their texture data still saved, all this good stuff. And then I exported it as so I imported it into Blender, exported it as an FBX. And I know this is all weird, and there's formats and there's programs that do this a whole lot easier. This is what I'm doing for Copper Cube because I'm trying to find a very slim route to do it. And in Blender, there's actually a Mixamo plugin where you could do what Frag Motion does, which is take the base T-pose with the bones, and you can merge the animations to it. So you can do it in Blender. So literally, you just import your character into Blender with the bones, and then you can merge the animations to him, and then you go straight to Copper Cube. Boom, done. Can't get it to work 100% right now, so I am working on that on the sideline. So I'll mainly actually probably not use Frag Motion in the future, but I'll still have a format. And the latest version I think does not only 1.3.4 imports FBX. All their new versions do not work with FBX. They do MS3D.x, 3DS, all those things. So yeah, you're kind of screwed on the newer versions. So these are our soldier dudes, and I'm going to replace that guy. And then we're going to just, I don't want static. I want animated. So there's H, player, marine character. Boom. So there he is, and there he's working, and we got our texture stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to attributes, and I'm going to say to this animation, it doesn't label anything. We can edit it though. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set this to 29.9. Boom. And then we're going to go to the blend time. We're going to leave it at 250. And then we're going to take a dude and we're going to apply the texture. Boom. So there's the skin. There's that. And I also, yep, there we go. Oh, wrong texture for, might be for that. Boom, there we go. Okay, cool. So now I want to size him down. He's 1 by 1 by 1. Probably should start looking into checking on size formats. Come on, can we highlight? Oh yeah, I am on my ThinkPad. It is the ThinkPad Yoga 14. Whoa, he's way too big. With a GT, is it 950 or 940M? It's my mobile workstation. Again, a little bit more laid back on these videos. F size. Ooh. It's still saying 5. Okay. We're going to. What are they gonna do? I'm doing the FN and the control key are switched. Brilliant. Point. Is it point 2? Do I need to go with point 2? You are going down to the floor. And we're going to say no animations. You'll go automatically to your T pose. He's reflecting quite nicely. The reflection is set to low. There it is at high. It is gorgeous. We're going to set it to low. Okay. See, we're going to set our dude to 0.3, comma, copy paste. Are those guys 0.4? It looks like they may actually be 0.6. Let's go 0, 2. No, 0.4. A wee bit of a big lad. Okay. Eh. And then change his facial. Dude. Yeah, let's do. There's no different faces in this pack. Just standard one. Yeah, that's as close as I'm gonna get right now, just for the video's sake. Okay, so there's our guy. And he has animations. Don't know why his thing is blinking. These are static dudes. I was just importing him for a test. So, that's our dude. And now we're going to edit our animations. Now what I would actually do is possibly, if I could, go into, if I have Blender. Let's see if this is going to work. Is I would actually import and let's set this for 29.9. Sadly, you cannot import. Oh, we don't need that one. You cannot import tree animations, which is really kind of annoying. Which is basically T pose, idle pose. It's just like parenting. If you ever worked with Copperkeep and you know how to add that like if I go to like wall and I go modify selection or create folder node, and then the folder node has other items that you've attached inside that folder. So the folder's like a big box and you put everything in the box. Basically that. I really wish it would support that. It does that currently. It imports basically the very old format from the 90s and early 2000s. Actually, it may still be used today. Where they're literally just lined up in front of each other with maybe 5 frames of like space. But my cheat for this is, yes, it is annoying. I'm currently pulling up. Nice. I don't know, my Blender that's attached to my Steam account is currently having issues. We're going to go to new animations and we are going to go to, I have 2 forms of idle. The one is idle main. Main underscore idle. I know it's all caps, my apologies. Boom. Okay, we're going to go there. And I wish we could just go frame per frame. Or let's just do this. Let's do this. underscore crouch underscore run. Starting on 0. Always goes backwards. Okay, let's put that to, what does it say, 32? Then we can set that for this dude. We can actually watch it and crouch. That crouch run. It's crouch walk. Like he's. I feel like it might be glitchy. Like it's like ever so slightly glitchy. If I can pull up my. Again, informal vid. Oh, okay. And let's see if it's going to let me import this FBX from ooh, it might not. Hold up. File. Import FBX H. It is not seeing it. It's interesting because if we go to my folder, or if we go to this copper cube and we click right, there we go. Insert animated H, it's copper cube. Oh, that's MS3D. Derp. That's why. And this version of Blender does not actually support MS3D. That's really kind of depressing. Okay, cool. So we're actually kind of stuck on this one. If you do export it as FBX, Copper Cube does support FBX animation imports. It's a little bit glitchy, but it isn't going to the right stage. So it is good. Okay, so animate. This is going to be walk. So we're going to go from, what was that ending at? 32. So we'll go to 33. Let's see if that works. This guy. Boom. Okay, cool. So we'll end up at 33. He ends around 70, so we'll put it in 70. And again, this is all super like not like proper. Normally you would already have around what 60? 60. The walk is okay. It's okay. Okay, and now we're going to go to main idle, main underscore IDLE. And that guy's up at 66, so we'll go to 67. And then we'll set it over here on this dude. Okay, so he instantly starts there. So we'll hop over to, can we get to it? At least we can. Let's say 120 because those two idle animations look like they're basically the same. So we're going to click on our main dude and then go to attribute, and then we're going to set to idle. Ooh, his feet. But we go to 110. Oh, no, his feet are still glitchy. So let's go to around 60. There we go. He doesn't start it till about 74. So we'll do 74 to about 110. Let's do 120. Let's make that a little bit longer. It feels like it's just like repeating on fast forward. And then main idle. Okay, cool. And then we're going to go to IDLE underscore board. We got some. So that needs to be the 120. And okay, idle board. Okay. That needs to be set to 120. And then that needs to go from 120 to 229. Boom. So what we're going to do now is make sure our other board, idle board, and this is main idle. Okay, there we go. We have all of our animations set. We're going to save that file because don't know what's going to happen. So what are we going to do now? Okay, cool. So we kind of don't need our main guy. So it's saving. Again, it's my OG ThinkPad and it's getting a wee bit warm on the bottom. Okay, cool. And so this guy also has a lot of code attached to him for the doors and everything. We're going to modify. We're going to go copy behaviors, and then we're going to say modify base behaviors. That also moves all the collision and everything for that. So we don't actually have to mess with all of that. What we do have to do is move behavior on proximity slide when moved. Slide when moved, and then we're going to go to that, and we're going to set that to. Oh no, further minus. So what? Minus 40. Let's see how far that goes up. Okay, that goes a wee bit too up. 35. Okay, it's almost. Okay. Yes, like crap. Okay, we're gonna delete the camera for that. So, and we're gonna set it that. So we're gonna say, boom, create a camera. It's gonna be a third-person camera. What is it gonna follow? Animated mesh 6. Okay, we're gonna go publish. We're gonna go HTML, and we're gonna launch it, and we're gonna see what happens. So we should be finished with this. Well, not totally finished. We're gonna do a little bit of tweaking with this dude. So he's gonna move around, and then he's gonna go to idle, and then we're gonna set a delay factor, and then do the secondary idle. Maybe make it a little bit more interesting to where he turns around, stares at you, and goes, "Come on, let's play." You can see it's actually like creating everything layer by layer. Boom. We can move it, and it's moving the other guy too. Got low FPS, but it's not doing this on my other one. It's basically doing what we needed to do. And then we just need to set up the animations. Okay, so it looks better there. We need to set the two. Boom. Boom. Control by keyboard. Run animation is going to be the walk. Walk animation. Crouch walk. No jump. And animation is going to be main idle. Okay. To say. Okay. Save it, and then we're going to play it again.